turn the camera on, and we could just chat like this. I think it's much more natural if we just chat and take it from there. And you know, and naturally the hubbub is natural and the chat is natural. So I'm just going to ask you the first question, John. Is when did you come to Harlow, and why did you come to Harlow?
Well, I answered I came to Harlow by virtue of the fact that at the time the Telegraph used to have small ads in it for fairly ordinary sort of jobs, and they used to have much bigger block adverts for if they wanted somebody, you know, very well qualified and all the rest of it. But in those days they used to have as well the small ones, and that's an advert which was for a firm called ESA, Educational Supply Association, and I think in due course they went bust, I think, because they used to send out stuff to customers, and it either didn't get there, so replacements had to be sent, or alternatively it would end up in small pieces or get lost and damaged. So there was a lot of goods sent out, which, you know, a fraction got paid for, and the rest of it was at the company's expense.
So where were you living at this time when you saw this advert in the Telegraph?
The company found me somewhere to live to start off with somebody who worked for the company, and then there was an advert in the Citizen, as it was then, which said advertising for a professional young lady at Nextwell Rectory, it turned out to be. So I answered this. Obviously it couldn't have been anybody else who I lived there for about 5 years or something of that sort. And
so what was it like living in Nextwell Rectory? That must have been interesting.
Well, it was quite large, and you know, the rooms I didn't sort of cut corners by making the rooms a lot smaller. But if you go and visit it now, it'd be hard put to know what the place was like before it all got cut up into very much smaller rooms, so it could accommodate more people.
So just going back, where were you living before you moved to Harlow?
I was living in Portsmouth.
Portsmouth?
Yes.
So moved to Harlow, worked for the company, and how was that? Did you enjoy it?
That was alright, yes. I left them in, what, 71, and I changed to BP, just opened some offices at that time. So that was quite interesting.
And what was your job in BP?
Well, I still worked at accounts, so all the run-of-the-mill accounts. I worked in aviation and then detergents. And then I think the best part of it, I got into suddenly put into internal audit. And so you could go through all the expenses which they submitted, and you'd say, well look, you know, you've only sent half the chits with this claim, you know, that you put down, you haven't got any receipt for the airline ticket, or somebody's put on the expense that they've taken their wife with them. And so where's the authority from the chairman, which was part of the rules, and all that kind of thing. And eventually, I think it got organised better with paying expenses, because we were eventually able to claim back the VAT on some of these transactions, because the there was an awful lot of expense was incurred by virtue of the fact that people got posted from London to Aberdeen or wherever, overseas or something. But I think mostly it was the VAT was on within the UK, so if they got posts where they were working in London and they got sent up to Aberdeen, then they would probably be selling a house in London and buying one in
I'll get back to you. So what about socialising or community? What did you do? Any highlights?
Well, I don't know really. I got mixed up with scouting soon after coming up here. And I sort of stayed with that until I was too old according to this quarters to carry on anymore. So,
and what did you like about that?
I don't know, it was all quite interesting. The camping and the trying to, teach these young lads how to read a map and nothing by the council to build runways down to Town Park, which was always a bit of fun because had these vast spars, which were still in many cases still had the barks on them, and we had rope, or sisal to be precise, and then that, by virtue of the fact that it was new, it hadn't been stretched. So that was a little challenge as well, to get that, to try and get these things all tight enough. Even though the rope itself had not been used previously, so it had to all be cut up and perhaps spliced or whipped one way or the other. And,
which part of the town did you mostly live in?
Well, I lived over in Netswell Rectory for about 5 years, and we moved over to Great Pond in that area of the town, and then eventually I got married, and then we moved from there to Joiners Field. And Joiners Field we went to Deer Park. So that's where we are at the moment.
And now you're a member of U3A. What do you enjoy about U3A?
Well, I don't know, you can do almost anything. It's a kind of a total umbrella organisation which covers all sorts of magnificent things which you would never think of doing ordinarily, I don't think. I mean, there's people who do, fold paper and put postcards into albums and put all sorts of elaborate decoration around them and that kind of thing, which strikes me that it must take a tremendous amount of time and effort to just put one postcard on a sheet of paper. No, it's good, it's kind of must be the end of all organisations which acts as an umbrella group to almost any kind of hobby or interest that anybody might have.
Indeed. And long may it rain.
Yes.